What's happening, y'all? I'm Will.
Pip pipply doodly doo. It's Jordy. Showtime in the building.
And you are now tuned in to the I'ma Let You Finish podcast, a collection of three blessed, black, and highly favored young men discussing savory topics, the word on the street, and every now and then, our top fives. Now let's get into the podcast.
Hey, bro. How are y'all feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling excellent. I'm feeling fantastically well.
Man,
Okay.
I'm feeling pretty good. I just want to say before we start recording, y'all, Willoughby was singing Tevin Campbell, wasn't it?
Yes.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Man, my boy, hey, I got a little clip of it, so I'm gonna drop it for y'all.
Ooh, wee.
This how we gonna do it. The first three people to like, share, and follow our Instagram page. I'm gonna send you that video of Willoughby singing. Can we talk?
Oh my God.
Oh gosh.
It was some fire though. I ain't gonna lie, it was some fire. You know, I was hitting some notes that I didn't even know I could hit. You feel me?
You had your ups and downs, but I feel like
it 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Yeah, you stuttered. That's how you do.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. I give it a 4 out of 5.
Oh snap!
But most definitely.
Yo, I literally been on Twitter like all day, man. Like for real.
And
I usually don't get on Twitter, but like, man, I've been on Twitter all day. It's been sucking me up. Oh man,
big pause. Oh,
sucking me in. I meant to say sucking me in.
You nasty dog.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
You
Let's say you was
Nah, man, like I came across this this post that was like, your soulmate will know exactly how to deal with you, flaws and all. Y'all believe in soulmates? Like, I don't know. Like, Matt, you feel like you with your soulmate right now?
Ooh, we gonna put him on the spot like that.
Ooh, I like it though. You gonna give your honest answer.
That will put him on the spot like that. Let me say, I most definitely believe I am with my soulmate right now.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Ask me.
Are you with your soulmate right now, Jordan?
Okay, look, I'm single, but I do feel like I've met my soulmate already.
Is that right?
That is absolutely correct.
Yeah, I feel like mine far off. I feel like she like in a distant world, like 10 years away. I mean, baby, if you're listening to me, I love you, and I can't wait to be with you.
Let's talk about how, since that's your way of shooting your shot, let's talk about how women shoot their shot. So your soulmate may shoot her shot at you one day. You try to be open to accept it. Yeah. So let's talk about how women shoot their shot. Like, what are your opinions on women shooting their shot? I mean, I did my little poll the other day. People may see it on my social media. I always plug it. So at Matt Craig all day, on all social media platforms. Follow me, you know. But yeah, I dropped the question on what are ways that women shoot their shot, and I got a lot of different responses. But Will, what is your opinion on that?
I feel like women shoot their shot in a whole bunch of ways. Most times it's like really indirect, like it's kind of like a, you know, kind of making you approach them in a way. But I'm literally, man, I'm all for women shooting their shot, like just like in person, like actually like going up and being like, hey, you know, my name is such and such. You know, I really think, you know, you look interesting, or I'd really like to get to know you, this and all that. I feel like, I don't know, there's like a disparity within that, because I feel like a lot of women don't want to get rejected in that. And they're like, well, you know, if he want me, he can come to me. It's fine, you know, because that's a guy's job, that's a man's job, and this and all that. Like, literally, imagine if like we lived in a world where we said you waited for like the right job to find you, and you didn't go out to find a job.
That makes sense.
Like you know what? If the job wants me, I'm qualified. It can come to me. Think about it, if everybody had that mindset about jobs, nobody would ever have a job. You know.
You be one.
But that's only if we lived in a world like that, of course. I'm not saying that's, you know, how it is. But I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all some food for thought. And sometimes you just got to go out for what you want. Like I said, I feel like women kind of shoot their shot indirectly. And I get it. No, it's tough approaching somebody. But, you know, man, we do it every day. And you'll live, I promise.
I like that, though. Indirect shot. Indirect shot taking.
Some say you'll live.
I like that. What you feel about what Willoughby got to say? In your own opinion about women shooting their shot?
I feel like confident girls shoot theirs. Well, confident women. Let me say women
Okay.
Shoot their shot. Some people, you know, in the past have slid up on my Snap. They may leave a hard eyes. You know, some girls may DM you on Twitter. They may send you like something nasty. You know what I'm saying? Be like, you know what I'm saying? What you think about this? And I'll be like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
But I mean, I feel like, honestly, I feel like the times that we're in, there are more females that are shooting their shot now more than ever.
Facts.
I feel like time is changing. So as time is changing, I feel like women are changing as well. You know what I'm saying? And they're adapting that we originated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I mess with a female that shoots her shot. I feel like if you know what you want and you like want it like you say you do, go ahead and go get it. Because I know that's how I feel.
I feel like if more women shot their shot, there would be more relationships.
Okay. I agree. I
think that though. Like, what you looking crazy? What you got to say?
Man, I don't know. Like, because I'm pretty sure some people would not agree with you with that. Like, I don't know.
I feel like a woman is. I'm not saying women don't get turned down, but I'm saying a man is more likely to get turned down than a woman. In my opinion.
Yeah, most definitely, because there's this kind of idea, like, because like I've told y'all before, men are creepy as hell. Like men can be kind of like, we can be creeps, we can be all types of things, and a lot of women like already have the problem of dudes trying to come up to them, talking to them stupid, approaching them the wrong way. So they already have like a guard up. So with us men, like we literally don't have a guard up because we don't have to go through that, and that's a terrible thing that women have to go through. First and foremost, but like us men, we don't have to go through that, so we don't usually have a guard up. So if a woman comes and talk to us, we're immediately interested because it's a woman coming up to talk to us and approaching us. It's not already common, so it's like, man, we'll be more for it. So if they express their their like or their interest in us, I think there probably would be more relationships because women would go for what they want instead of just kind of like letting somebody come to them, and that doesn't always work. You feel me?
That makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
In my opinion, women. Well, I'm gonna say the responses I was getting when I posed the question was mainly like liking pictures, liking multiple pictures, like liking 2 or 3 pictures from a while ago. That's their way of shooting their shot. Posting a whole bunch of cute pictures on Snap, on Insta, and expecting you to hit them up. That's their way of shooting their shot. I see one girl say, if I follow you, let me shoot your shot.
Oh my gosh.
Everything. Oh my gosh. I'm not even playing. She said, well, I got that like 2 or 3 times. Me thinking about shooting my shot.
Telepathy. Telepathy. No, what is it? I can't get the word, man. Oh my God. Telepathy. What? I'm saying it wrong. Why can't I say it right? Oh my God.
You gotta move on.
Telepathy. Yeah. Is it telepathy? Yeah, telepathy. That's what it is. Yeah, no, like a lot of people think that. They're like, man, I just thought about him, so he should be able to, kind of feel that, read my mind, and be able to, approach me, and we can get a pop.
Crazy though. Like the main ways that I was getting responded to was all of them was mainly indirect ways. That's why when you said that, and it's crazy because we didn't talk about this before we start recording. The same way that you said it's indirect, it's the main response I was getting. Like they was all like liking pictures. That means you got to shoot your shot. Or me posting pictures, you got to shoot your shot. Or me following you, that means or thinking about you, or staring at you in public for more than 4 or 5 seconds. That's me shooting my shot. It ain't actually me coming up to you and be like, "Hey, what's up? My name is such and such."
Yeah, no, I don't see that a lot. I think it's more like you said, it's facilitating an opportunity for you to come and shoot your shot at them. It's like, I'm available. Shoot your shot at me. Like, it's a gaze. If it's in person, it's a gaze. It's a maybe like a look or something like that. If you online, it's like a looking eyes or something like that. A hard eyes. My favorite. Oh my God, I am so bored. Somebody DM me. And if you're not the right person, you literally will not get a reply back, my brother. If you didn't get a reply back, you're just not the person she was looking for. When I see
women say stuff like that, in my mind, I'm already thinking like, she got one dude that she talking.
She got one person in mind.
And if he don't say nothing, everybody else don't even matter. Like,
she has one person in mind when she puts that out. Maybe not always. Maybe some people are actually bored. But I'd imagine for the most part, when people say that they want a specific person to hit them
when
up.
they be like they want food, fellas, don't fall for that.
Please
they
don't.
Really want food. They don't want
dog. I promise you, bro. They just want that spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes. They do not want you, son. Dog. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm so glad you spoke on that because they acting like they want you to shoot, bro, but they really just want that meal. Yeah. And they don't want anything else. Don't ask for their number. Don't ask for none of that, bro. They just want the food. After you get that food, just go on about your business because you're wasting your time after that.
Dog, speaking of that, another way more recently, I ain't gonna say recently, but like in the last two years of where I've seen people shoot their shot is playing iMessage games.
Ooh,
That's the way. Because then you get the flirting through saying, "Oh man, you suck," this and that, and I'm gonna beat you and this and that. And then like basically that's an easy way to get somebody's number. It's an easy way because iMessage games have to be through iMessage, and you got to get the number for that to happen.
Never seen
I know plenty of situations that have popped
one
up.
of my biggest, I ain't gonna out him like that, but he told me a girl had hit him up about iMessage games, and they started playing. And he said after they played a couple games, they was done. He said the next morning she texted him good morning.
She that it was indirect. It was indirect, but she secured the bag, man. She got the bag, man.
What is crazy?
Went on a mission.
I think I want to say, and this is just from what I remember. I know my mind be fading in and out sometimes. Right now, I'm drinking a family size Long Island, and I just would like to put that out there that sometimes I'm not always in the right mindset. But I would like to say that every time I've played iMessage games with a random female or whatever from the TL or could be Snap or something like that. I don't know. I want to say it just stayed at iMessage games. Same. And I ended up whooping her ass at pool. I think that's it though.
So every time they want to play iMessage, they don't want you. They just actually want to play.
Yeah.
That go for guys too. A lot of times guys feel like just because she want to play with iMessage game with me, that means she want me. She
Man, I didn't seal it, man. I got it, man. She said she want to play iMessage game. Sometimes people just bored and they want to.
You gonna end up with your heart broke,
dog. One of the main reasons that I hear women why they don't shoot their shot is fear of rejection. And like, I know Will got his own opinion about that. I know Jordy got his own opinion about that. But it's just the fear of rejection of getting shot down by some guy by telling them that they're not feeling them like that or they not trying to talk to them like that. And I know guys go through it though, because guys are expected to shoot their shot, and a girl is not expected to like every guy that talks to them. Because if that's the case, she be talking to multiple guys. So she's going to shoot down some guys, and the guys that got shot down just got to accept that rejection that they got. Mm-hmm. But I know a lot of times women say that the reason they don't shoot their shot is because of their fear of getting shot down. And the reason why this is just what a woman told me, is that the reason why they feel like a man takes rejection different from a woman is because when a man gets rejected, he'll just shake back and go shoot at the next girl probably that same day or that same hour. A girl may take it like she'll make it might hurt her feelings in a way, like insecurity wise.
I need to get back to the board.
Yeah, like something may be wrong with me. Why you on me? Something like that.
No, yeah, I've definitely heard like female friends say, "Oh my God, like I tried. I said hello. I said hey. Like I've tried 3 times to like approach men, and either had a boy, he had a girlfriend, or like he just wasn't interested. He didn't text me back. I tried everything in the book. I tried 3 times, and I'm like, well, maybe need to try a little bit more than 3 times. Understand that like when we do it." It's just a numbers game sometimes, man. It's just a numbers. Like, honestly, like, you're not guaranteed to actually, like, even if you are a woman, you're not guaranteed to get somebody on the first chance, or you're not guaranteed to connect with somebody just because you are a female that's going outside of her comfort zone. Some people won't even put that into play. They won't even think about that. So, it's, I hate to say it, but it's kind of like a taste of your own medicine. We got to go through rejection. And honestly, I've said it before. I have a problem with rejection sometimes, so that's why I don't shoot my shots specifically a lot. But I still do it every now and then. And it's kind of what we have to go through as men sometimes. But I don't fault them. I don't fault them for feeling that it may be they feeling like it's something within them, something that they did wrong. It's not always that.
What you feel about that, Jody?
The saying that I live on, and this is just me. Luther Vandross.
Big Lou, Lil Lou.
Hey, R.I.P. my boy, one of my favorite singers. What I grew up on, he has a song called Take You Out.
Okay, yeah, Lil Lou. Lil Lou still here?
Yes, sir. So, he said, don't care if I get rejected. At least then I won't regret it. Bro, I'ma shoot me. Some of my bros have told me before, hey, you need to take more calculated shots. You need to sit down and see if you actually have a chance to do this. And I say, bro, look, I don't care about none of that. If I gotta shoot all the way across the court, if I gotta shoot from man, look, Steph done made some crazy shots. Steph done made some crazy shots. I done made some crazy shots.
Hey, it's the law. It's the law,
everything,
man.
On everything. Yeah.
Listen, look at me. Look at me. 2 L's make a W.
Dude,
Two L's make a W, my brother. Look at it.
2 L's make a W.
But listen, we go.
Definitely gonna that out. But
talk about something else we want to talk about, y'all, because I know a lot of times women, and sometimes women don't shoot their shot because they feel like it's a man's job. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's a man's job to approach a woman. It's a man's job, like once a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Mm-hmm. That's in the Bible.
Yeah. So it's a man's expected to find his wife or his woman. It's not up to the woman to go out and seek her husband. So yeah, this something. But yeah, so how y'all feel about? We're not gonna stay on this too long because we kind of went on that one for a minute. But how y'all feel about women with game? Like, do you feel like women have game? Like, in your opinion, like, have you ever been gamed up? In your opinion, Will? What's your opinion on that?
Yeah. I mean, some of it, I think there's a misconception sometimes of what is game and what's not game. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I definitely think that women have game. And honestly, I think women can run game better than men. Because one thing men will do is get caught if they're running game or something like that. But women are amazing at it. They're amazing at it. Like, honestly, dating is not running game. Like, if you just date multiple people and you may not tell the person about it, that may be considered running game. But I mean, talking about running game, and like you think that you're the only person they didn't tell you. No, you're the only person that I deal with. Like, I want to be with you, and it's not exactly the case. That's a game. That's clear game. You feel me? So I don't know what y'all think about that. What you think about that, Jordan?
A lot of females got game, bro. a lot of I'm not gonna lie. A lot of females, they ran game on me, and I didn't think they were at the time. But that was just me being stupid, I guess. But I feel like females have game. I feel like females got more game than dudes do. Yeah, if I'm being honest. Speak on like, and I don't know how they get away with it, but it just works for them. Yeah. It's like it's a hidden secret.
Hey, since you said that, in my opinion, this is just what I think. I think this is just what I think, so not nobody, not facts. I think when people go into a relationship, I feel like women look for, expecting for the guy to mess up or to cheat or to do something. They don't go into the relationship thinking that he's going to make all the right decisions. They go into it like, oh, he going to mess up somewhere. Like,
I would love to clap right now.
Yeah.
I would love to clap right now.
Though, and I feel like men go into a relationship, like they kind of think of the woman as more pure. They give her more of a leeway. They don't go into it expecting her to cheat or something like that. And I feel like women sometimes, not saying all women, I'm just saying my opinion, I feel like sometimes women go into a relationship expecting a man to cheat or expecting him to talk to multiple women. So sometimes that causes friction when it doesn't have to be. But men in a relationship, they feel like they give the woman the benefit of the doubt off dump. Like, everything before you.
Yeah, it's a guilty till proven innocent type of situation.
Man,
right.
Yeah, you have to earn my trust. You have to. I already think that you're a bad person. You just have to earn my trust. I mean, I'm not sure that's not everybody's, I guess, mindset, but I have seen that mindset in some people.
It's crazy.
So.
What's up?
One girl that I did mess with in the past.
Yeah.
Somebody did, a dude put me, like he put me in that mindset.
Yeah.
Don't, like, most of the time it's innocent until proven guilty. But he said guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah.
And that honestly changed my entire aspect on literally like females. Like, there's no I mean, it's kind of, I don't know if it's really fair or not. I don't know if it's the best way to think or not. But just given the situation that I was in, after he said that, it made so much sense because somebody kind of put me through a little bit of hurt.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like he was like, well, bro, you should have expected that. Like, why did you think
otherwise?
Yeah, why did you think otherwise? Why did you think that person wasn't gonna hurt you like that? And I'm talking about, it hit me. That's something I'm gonna take with. That's something I'm gonna take to the grave with me, bro. Like, I should treat you like I don't trust you until you give me a reason to really believe that you're trying to be in my life for the long run. And I don't know. That's what I stick on. That's what I stick on, son. That's what I stick on.
But you, just speaking on people with game, like, you are somebody that feel like that you're not going to entertain more than one woman at one time, right?
No, I definitely would.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and lie like I haven't tried.
Yeah.
But I always fail. And that's when the last time I failed, which I don't know when it was, but I knew that time I was like, you know what? If I'm talking to somebody, let me put my all into that one person because I might get my emotions conflicted. And then I end up in a situation that I don't want to be in. And I feel like I need to be true to myself, give one person my time. Yeah. And I mean, if I end up hurt, that's a lesson. L's they suck. L's suck. This nigga Will said 2 L's make a W. Look, I don't know about that. Because I done taken a couple of them and it didn't make a dub. But
and 2 L's just made what? 3 L's.
Well, I look stupid. But regardless, like, L's I feel like a lot of people refer to them as like losses.
Yeah.
But I refer to it as a lesson, bro. Like,
thanks.
There's no reason I'll be going, like, I have to grow. I have to grow from something. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? You just put me through something so I could grow. And that's what I may need in my next relationship. You know what I'm saying? What you put me through, I might be able to apply it to somebody else and be able to grow from it. And that might be the best situation for me. You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like twisting the question up. So the question was, do women got game? But in the way you explaining this, it's not that they got game, but they put you on game.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Nah. Honestly, if we go back to, we literally just talked about it. There's a whole food game. You know, there's a food game. There's a whole, like, taking somebody out just to get food. You know, like getting taken out just to get food. Like, there's literally some women, and it's like I'm saying, this is not all women. But there's literally some women that have men in their phone as food dude or like food man, like food N-word. I'm not gonna say it, but like as the food dude, like you the food dude. You bring up food, or y'all go get food, and you gonna pay for it, and she may entertain you a little bit. And I feel like that's most definitely running game. Like
that's game. That's period. Game.
That's game.
Because you know when you hit up such and such, and you say I'm hungry. He gonna hit you up and say, "Well, what you want to eat?"
Yeah, like I got you. So I mean, that's terrible. That's very manipulative. You know,
it sucks.
Manipulative.
But their defense would be, "Ain't nobody asked you to do that for me." You know what I mean?
That's not the thing though. Like it's like we. Yeah, but like you gotta respect people's time. Like I know a lot of people that say, well, just wasting my time and this and all that. You don't think it's wasting a man's time if you're just literally using him for food? You know, that's a waste of time for him, you know, and a waste of funds and
I like to
everything.
Eat, so we can eat together
on everything. So yeah, like
that's crazy.
Shout out to women though, man. Like we know y'all deal with a lot in society, and
True.
know y'all are beautiful, strong women. Any of all of all races, not even
Amazing
just,
women.
you know,
Yes.
I always will uplift my black women, but I uplift all women at the end of the day. But so speaking of different races and all that, how y'all, what is y'all opinion on interracial relationships? Like as far as men versus women, the different pros and cons. I ain't gonna say pros and cons like it's bad or good, but the double standards. Let's say that, like double standards within interracial relationship, mainly in the black community.
Well, I'll say this. I had a young lady that I was having conversations with. I'll say I was talking to her. And she was very she was under the impression that she was very pro black. That was her ideals. She was pro black and all that. She was like she said she was very much for the black family. She felt like the institution of the black family was the most important thing in the fight for black folk. So she when she kind of like was questioning my ideals, she was just like, "Hey, do you believe that black people should date outside of their race?" And not just talking about whether it be dating people that are Caucasian, dating people that are Hispanic. It didn't matter. She just meant outside the race. And I said, yeah, no, I definitely feel like people should date outside of their race and can and should have the freedom to. And she was just like, well, you must not be pro-black. And I was like, wait. Let's roll this back. How am I not pro-black because I allow people to date outside of their race? I'm not saying me personally. I do have a preference for black women, of course, but I do not discriminate. Like if I so find a young woman and she is, she's beautiful, she's intelligent, she's everything I want, why would I, pass her up because she's of another race? That makes sense. So I just think there's this whole like idea that you cannot be pro-black or you can't be for your race when you date outside of your race, and but that's mostly pushed upon like I guess like black men though. I feel, but I think statistically black men do date outside of their race more, and that's what she was telling me. She was like, "Well, the black man dates outside of his race more than any other race," but at what point does like she was like, "Well, you got to protect the black family and all that," but I'm all about like being in different interracial relationships in order to educate, in order to get different views. I think that's the best way you can educate when you have relationships, friendships with people of other races. Then they get to see your culture. They get to see, everything that they may love about Black people through you. And yeah, I mean, I think we should all give everyone a chance to date outside of your race. Of course, I think it's a beautiful thing that we get to do that.
At one point, it's something that was frowned upon as far as like you'll have physical harm put on you if you was doing it. So
true.
To be at the point where you can just do it freely and marry and have the option to is a beautiful thing.
True.
What you
It's a
think,
beautiful
Jordy?
thing.
All right, so this a quick recap of my life that I just would like to share.
Oh, run it.
So like growing up, well, really, I want to say since kindergarten, preschool, whatever, I went to Calvary. I went to Calvary Baptist Academy in Shreveport, and literally nothing but white girls. And I remember I used to come home and I used to tell my mom, like, "Mom, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, or she's so fine, or hot," because I was young. I used to say hot. And my middle school, 6th grade, I went to where'd I go? CMM, Cattle Middle Magnet in Shreveport. And I'm talking about all the black shorties was there. And I was like, bro, oh my gosh, it's a whole different atmosphere, bro. And that white girl's out of my head. So as far as race goes in relationships, personally, me, I'm always looking at black females. That's what I mainly look at. That's where my eyes go. But I'm not finna sit here and act like I've never, been attracted to a white girl or a Latina or somebody who's Indian or whatever. Like, I personally feel like if you like somebody, if you're into somebody, they give you a certain vibe or whatever, then go with that.
Rock it out.
Yeah, but I mean, my eyes always on black girls, so I'm gonna encourage black relationships, and that's really all I gotta say.
To me, just my opinion on it, as far as like everything y'all say, I agree with completely. Like, just something about just everything I agree with. Like, I ain't really got too much to add as far as that. But me personally, like I said, I prefer black women, of course. My girlfriend's black. I want to have a black family, black kids, all that. Pro-black all the way. That's me. And I ain't got nothing against any other races. So, like I said, I have communicated with other races throughout my life. But I feel like once I get to the point where I'm ready to get married, I want to marry a black woman and have a black family. But it's nothing against either of the race, so I don't have any problem with people dating outside their race. The only thing that I say I have a problem with is it's like when a black guy dates a white girl, it's like, I'm not saying all women, but most people are on Twitter. Like, Twitter can sometimes pile on that guy. But when it's the other way around, when a black girl dates a white guy, it's kind of like, oh my God, it's celebrated more. And just like, I'm not saying it's like that all the time. I'm not saying everybody like that. But from the most encounters I've seen, when I see a black guy date a white girl, they kind of get jumped on by black women, or like anybody. Just say anybody. I'm not gonna just pin it on black women. Anybody, they get pound on more. But the other way around, when it's a white guy dating a black girl, I feel like, in my opinion, that it's celebrated more. That's just
the outrage isn't always there. And I mean, it is done more, but I think it's just there's like kind of a stigma of, a black man specifically dealing with a white woman, of course, or any other race for that matter. But I think the stigma is more on when black men decide to date white women. And I think that kind of comes from, not always, but sometimes it comes from a place of hurt, because it's like, well, you have a perfectly good black woman, that or that is in your area, in your community, in the school you go to, but you choose somebody outside of your race, when you could choose a perfectly good black woman that may be in your area. And I think sometimes when women see that somebody's going out of their way to date, another race, which I actually think is perfectly fine. There's some hurt associated with that. You feel me? Like, there's a little bit of, why can't he just date, stay over here and date with us? But I do, however, have a problem with the fetishizing of dating another race, Like, some black guys would be like, man, I'm getting me a white girl. A white girl is this, a white girl is that, or a white woman is this, or a white woman is that. There's all these ideals that are associated. Because if we're being honest, black women are looked at as aggressive. They're looked at as over opinionated, and this is not even the case. It's just how it's a stigma that we push on the black woman. And when like a guy that is ignorant says, man, I'm not messing with black chicks no more, man. They loud, they're aggressive, they're over opinionated, and they won't let me chill. I'm gonna go and date me a white woman just because they feel like white women are more submissive, which is not true at all. It's the stigma. So people are just like, man, I'm gonna go over here and do this, and I feel like the fetishizing of any race is terrible.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Yeah. So don't put down black women when you actually have a preference. That's all I'm saying. I know I said that is a lot to say, but that's what I feel.
That. Jordan about to hop into something right now. Yeah, I'm glad you said it. I agree with that 1,000%, because like, I hate when anybody puts down black women, like, to the utmost degree. Like, I just cannot stand it. Especially when it comes from a black man. I'd be like, come on, dog. Like, out of all the people, you put down your own race, your own women, like, even you come from a black woman, like, come on, man. So I'm glad you said that on everything.
You can have your preference, man, but don't put people down when you have your preference. It shouldn't stem from hate. Like, your preference shouldn't stem from the hate of someone or the hate of a group.
I really like how you said that, though. Like, I like how you just stood up for black women.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it, man.
Black is beautiful. Black is beautiful. You got to.
Black is beautiful as hell. But look, hey, I have something that I would like to get off my chest. it's time for Coldest Top Phive.
Coldest Top Phive.
Oh, Coldest Top Phive.
I knew he was gonna do
it
it
every time. I promise.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it every time.
I like
Coldest Top Phive. I'm gonna just record it. I'm gonna put it in there
one more time.
Coldest Top Phive. I wouldn't actually sing it. Nah. I wouldn't sing it for real, man. You got to pay for the actual.
Look, check it out. Coldest Top Phive for this week. Top Phive Avengers.
Ooh.
This may be hard for a lot of people to take. I know that my list, I feel like, is very different. But it's my top 5. And if you got a problem with it, come see me. That's all I'm saying. But look, I'm going to start from 1 and go to 5, okay? 1, Spider-Man. Favorite Avenger all time. I like him because he's a parkour type of guy. And I feel like, honestly, my weight right now wouldn't allow me to do parkour. So that, I feel like I'm just attracted to the way he moves around. Pause. I know this sounds a little weird. But 2, Iron Man. I have to give it to Iron Man because that's Spider-Man's dad, if we're being honest. Iron Man took Spider-Man under his wing, taught him a bunch of stuff. And Iron Man, honestly, like by himself, he's a GOAT. He's innovative, smart, and I feel like he's a dick at times. And I feel like that's exactly how I am. Number 3, Thor, God of Lightning. His moves are crazy, bro. And the fact that he carries around this heavy hammer and is able to do what he does, I just mess with him. That's really all I got on him. Number 4, Groot. Is that funny?
Go ahead, dog.
Is that funny?
Go ahead.
Okay, look. Go ahead. Hey, bro. What does Groot say, bro? What does Groot say?
I am Groot.
Thank you. Like, bro, he says 3 words. Anytime he does anything, bro, he says 3 words. I am Groot. That's all he say. If I do something crazy in life, like, you know what I'm saying, I save a burning building or something, and then you say, well, Jordy, what do you have to say about this? I'm Jordy. You're going to be like, damn. You're going to be like, hey, you not?
Heck no.
I don't respect you, so I'm going to just continue my list. Number 5, Captain America. The reason why Captain America made it into my top 5 is simply because he gave Thanos the business in Endgame. Got Thor's hammer and literally whooped on this man for like 10 seconds.
I was about to say,
it wasn't a super long time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to, hold his own for too long.
Okay.
But for 10 seconds, Captain America went in.
Okay.
And for my honorable mention, I have to throw in Captain Marvel. She's a beast. Scarlet Witch, another beast. Hulk, actual beast. Black Widow, Drax, Vision, Black Panther, and Ant-Man.
Go ahead, Will. You go ahead first, cause I got a lot to say. Go ahead, Will.
No. I mean, I don't have any less to say than you. This list is disappointing.
Okay.
Okay. Not disappointing. I'll lie. It's disappointing.
Disrespectful.
So, yeah. I would take 3 people off, and this I would take 3 people off, and I'm a really boot somebody, and we already know who that person. Tree person is. It's not even.
I don't like how you threw him out there like that, but okay.
Groot is a tree person. All right, so Spider-Man. I honestly don't feel like Spider-Man's his powers are up to par to be on the top of the list like that. If Spider-Man was even on the list, I feel like he should honestly be way lower. Iron Man, I cannot argue with that at all. You did good. And if you suppose that Iron Man is Spider-Man's dad, then why is Iron Man under Spider-Man? If he taught him all he know and gave him all these gadgets, he's the reason why Spider-Man is Spider-Man. You feel me? in some way, in the movies at least, not in the comics, but in the movies. So I mean, that's why I said Spider-Man should be obviously under Iron Man. So Thor, I don't think Thor can really be argued with.
Cool.
To be honest,
I'm glad you said.
Groot, I am Groot. I am suck. I am off this list. Exactly. I am trash. He might as well say that. I love Groot. Honestly, I think that Baby Groot is the cutest thing since sliced bread. Like, only thing that may be cuter than Baby Groot is Baby Yoda. So they can rival it out that way. But
who went out to fight on Baby Yoda and Baby Groot?
Oh, definitely Baby
Dude,
Yoda.
dude, are you serious? Dude,
easily
Yoda literally just says things backwards. He literally to the mall, I will go. Like, what are you? What?
So you say his one power is switching around sentences
on everything, man. On everything.
You got the power to say something backwards. No, man, like Yoda has some actual powers. He's a Jedi, man. I don't know if Baby Yoda is one because I haven't actually seen the series The Mandalorian, but I'm gonna check that out soon, hopefully. And I've said this for years. Honestly, Captain America is super overrated. Besides the little part that he had in Avengers Endgame, and the little part that he had in, I think, what is that, Infinity War?
He didn't have no little part.
Captain America is so overrated. He's literally he's a dude. He's a dude. He basically might as well be a dude from Brooklyn on steroids.
Why you pick
Think
Brooklyn?
about it.
Yeah,
because he's from Brooklyn.
I don't like how I don't know.
You don't like how you said it?
Yeah, I don't.
He might as well be a dude from Brooklyn on steroids. Because honestly, he don't really have like.
He got heart. He's brave. He got
heart. But his heart is superpower.
You can't deny the heart.
Did you say his heart a superpower?
Yeah, they got a lot of people that are hurt that would get shot by a bullet and die.
He got a shield.
Come on, man.
With a star on it.
Oh my God! Oh, you right. Oh my God, Jordan. He got a shield. You're right. I didn't even think about that.
Underestimating the fact of a leader. A leader is somebody that can galvanize the troops and lead them in the right way, and that's what Cap is. Like, he's somebody that can get everybody together, give us the game plan, and make us believe in ourselves more than we believe in our own self. You downplaying that like that's not a big deal. That's a big deal.
Can you do that?
It's not about me. The top five doesn't say Williams' top five traits. It don't say it's not Williams' top five traits of leadership.
I guess, dude.
It's the coldest top five for Marvel superheroes. So with that, I am moving on. Your honorable mentions are pretty good. I honestly feel like a couple people could be added to that list where some other people are taken off. I would therefore add the Hulk.
Okay.
I would definitely add Doctor Strange because his powers are otherworldly, and I may add that is my favorite Marvel superhero.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Trash.
Go ahead. So and of course Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, is I feel like one of the strongest Avengers, if not the strongest Avenger. So I would definitely add her to at least number 2. Because we're talking about strong. Well, I guess we're talking about top 5. We're not talking about strongest. We're just talking about like overall. But just by strength alone, I throw Carol Danvers in there, Captain Marvel, because you don't even have a woman in your top 5, man. That's crazy.
Well, excuse the hell out of me. I'm sorry that I'm a woman in my top 5.
No, I'm playing. But no, Carol Danvers definitely needs to go up there. And yeah, besides the Groot thing, because you really had the audacity to add Groot, and I really don't respect.
I like him adding Groot because it's different. I don't agree with.
It's different. You're right. It's different, but it's therefore trash. But it is what it is. Hey, Matt, what do you say about it?
Yeah, I ain't gonna crack on Willa P. But listen, yeah, the list definitely trash. So
are you serious?
Oh, no. The list is definitely like trash.
Are you like 100%? You're seriously calling my list? No, for real. You seriously calling my list trash? No. Listen, Linda, listen. So you telling me my list is trash? Hold on, real quick. Are both of y'all saying my list is trash?
I'm 100% say that, Joe.
Okay.
Listen, let me just give. I already gave you the point that I respect that you put Groot in your list because it makes it different.
I don't care. Go ahead.
But that Groot man, like Groot can't even be mentioned. But I like Groot. Groot's funny. Like when I watch the movies and stuff, I be like, dog, Groot's a funny dude. Like Drax is more funny to me. But
Facts.
Yeah, Drax is hilarious. Facts. But Groot is funny though.
That's his superpower. Drax is funny because Drax is trash.
Yeah, he be getting washed all the time. He beat up everything.
Constantly.
Okay, but listen, let me just give my list. Off dump, we know I'm going with Iron Man #1. That's just my boy. I feel like me and him got a lot in common. Like if you gave me $500 million, well, let's give me just a whole bill. I feel like me and him would be the exact same person. So yeah. So
seriously,
man, if anybody just want to give me a bill, I'm telling you, I can be Iron Man. So let's just add that in there. So
oh my god. Oh my god.
You can stop crying. Dog, if all right, let me just flip it around. Just give me what's his name? Jeff Bezos? Give me his network. Oh, I'm taking over the world. Jeff Bezos might be an undercover superhero. For all we know, all the money he got, he might be Batman. For all we know. Come on, man. Let's be real.
I'm not asking any more questions, dude.
But listen. Iron Man off top, #1. Spider-Man, he's not on my list. Shout out to Trav. I know that's your boy. But yeah, he's not on my list at all. Iron Man on my list. I got shout out to my boy Zay, my friend though. I know he's a big Marvel person. And let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm not a big comic book Marvel person. I'm just going based on the cartoons I watch as growing up as a child and the movies I watch since it got back popular. But I'm not a big comic book person. So the comic book heads, don't attack us. Don't attack me. I'm not trying to. I respect y'all craft.
Please.
I'm big on basketball, so I don't want nobody coming in that space just talking crazy, and I'm be like, dog, what the heck is you talking about? So I respect y'all craft. I respect comic books, but this is just my top 5 based on my childhood and since Marvel came back on fire. So yeah, we got Iron Man up there. Will, I actually like Dr. Strange. I'm gonna go give 5. I'm gonna give him no order. Iron Man #1 for sure because he the GOAT. But after that, it's no order. But I like Dr. Strange. He up there. I like Wolverine. He definitely up there. I like shout out to my friend though again, Luke Cage. I definitely like Luke Cage. And yeah. The neighborhood hood N-word. I don't know.
Son said the neighborhood.
The neighborhood, we trying to keep it clean on here, y'all. So I ain't gonna say the whole word, but you know what I mean.
Man, I'll say it.
Go ahead and say it.
Neighborhood hood nigga.
The neighborhood hood nigga. There's my boy. He can change a tire and he can whoop a dude down the street that keep putting his hands on you. What you want?
And he bulletproof. And he bulletproof.
Shout out to him. Everybody need a Luke Cage in their neighborhood.
Everybody need a neighborhood superhero because he literally don't leave. He don't leave Harlem, bro. He don't even get to go a block over to Manhattan. He can't even go to Hell's Kitchen to help Daredevil, bro. That's how crazy it is in Harlem, man. He don't get to leave
exactly. Like I said, I'm saying everybody needs a Luke Cage neighborhood. Honestly, you may got one already. He just not bulletproof, so he don't make it.
Thanks.
He may got a Luke Cage already, but he ain't bulletproof, so he never make it. So shout out to all the Luke Cages out there.
Wait, the non-bulletproof Luke Cages? Oh my God, man, y'all are terrible.
I'm weak.
Listen though. So Hulk, man, trash.
Seriously,
man, Hulk is so trash to me. I never liked Hulk when I was a child. I didn't like Hulk movies, and I don't like Hulk now. I know that's my live 5 favorite character, and he's trash for liking him because he's trash. So take him out of honorable mention. He shouldn't even be mentioned. Hulk is trash. So in my last spot, I like Captain Marvel. I like all of them, but I think I'm gonna ride with Thor. I like Thor, like the meaning and all that. I rock with Thor. But yeah, so that's just my 5 favorite. Like I said, Iron Man, he goated, so can't disrespect the GOAT. Outside of that, I gave him other ones.
Wait. You rather fat Thor or skinny Thor? You rather fat Thor or skinny Thor?
No, forget Thor. Take Thor out completely. Throw him away. Black Panther. One condom forever. That's what I forgot to throw in there.
Dude,
dog, come on, man.
No, he cold.
Dog, Will, you said Black Panther. You said Captain Marvel can beat up anybody. I feel like Black Panther give her a run for her money. How you feel about that?
I feel like you out your goddamn mind, Matt, because technically, like, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, is an alien. Black Panther is technically still human. He's just an African, bro. Captain Marvel would turn Black Panther into a neighborhood Luke Cage.
He got. Oh wow! Black Panther got beat up by some random dude that just pulled up on him and beat him up. So,
if we being honest,
he just pulled up on him and said, "I want your throne."
He basically got beat up by a dude from Oakland with a bad temper. Literally, like that's all it was.
Yeah, with a grill, with a bottom grill.
With a bottom grill. It's the
oh my gosh, dude.
Hey, auntie. Yeah. He did that to you. He did that to you. Yeah. That's my fault, though. I take the stuff back about Captain Marvel. I know I don't want y'all coming from my head. I know Black Panther get beat, but I believe in my boy. So I got Iron Man, I got Black Panther, I got Luke Cage, I got Doctor Strange, and I got Wolverine. Wolverine always been my boy. I rock with Wolverine. So outside of that, you can't. I feel like that's untouchable. So I'm inviting the hate. Y'all comic book heads, come for me. Because my top 5 is untouchable. Zay, I'm talking directly to you. Come for me. But yeah, that's it.
I guess, dude. I guess.
Will, what's on you, Will? What you got to say?
Yeah, man. Like, I know we're not in school anymore, but we still learn things literally every day. So at the end of our podcast, we like to just kind of recap the things that we learned from the discussions that we had today. You know, we talked about interracial relationships. We talked a little bit about how we feel women shoot their shot. And also we talked about, do we feel that women have game? So we're just going to, tell you guys what we learned today. And, you can go first, Jordan.
I was definitely going to ask when I start. But, ladies, shoot your shot. Don't be afraid of rejection. Because, like, when you want that pair of shoes, you go get them. When you want that man, you should go get him or try. He might not be for sale, but try. I feel like you should try. You should shoot your shot and see what happens. So that's what I learned, and that's also the advice that I'm giving for today.
You got a woman?
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Matt?
All right, so
Matt?
I feel like we talked on a lot of good stuff today. We appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. We really, really, really appreciate the love. Really, really. So just what I learned today is Will, just I ain't gonna say I learned it, but the fact that you brought up about black men putting down black women, like for you to bring that up, that's not something that, so like before we record, y'all, we don't go over what we gonna talk about. We don't go over our own opinions. We go through what we gonna talk about, but everybody have their own opinions, and that's not something I thought to think of. So for Will you to mention that, I really appreciate you mentioning that, because that's something I always hate is when a black man, any man, period, puts down a black woman, but for sure a black man to put down a black woman. Like I cannot stand that when I see it on the TL. And in same way, like I don't, like black women too though. Like don't put down us. Like uplift your black men. Same ways, both ways. Like uplift each other. We in a peak of a racial era right now with all this going on, and I feel like this is a time that we all have to really come together and make the change that our ancestors been fighting for years and years and years. This could be the time where we can really make change for the next couple, like hopefully forever generations. So I appreciate you for bringing it up, Will. So that's really what I like to say.
Yeah, man. No problem. But I mean, I don't really think I deserve any type of appreciation or anything for trying to protect black women, protecting women in general. Just because for me, it's instinctual. It's kind of what I grew up being instilled in me. It's what my parents instilled in me and things like that. But what I learned today is going to kind of come from the lens of the discussion that we had on interracial relationships. So I just want to reiterate this. Just because you are a black man or a black woman that is dating someone that is outside of your race, I don't think at all that demeans your experience as a black person.
or therefore means that you cannot be pro-black or be for the rights of your race. And I'm going to tell you why I think this. So as a black person, doesn't matter if you're dating someone out of your race that may be Caucasian, maybe Hispanic, maybe Asian, it doesn't matter. If you're dating outside of your race, that does not diminish the experience that you have every day. As a black person, you will go through hardship, you will go through happiness, you'll go through all these things that it means to be a black person. And I think just because your partner is not of the same race as you, it doesn't mean that your experience is any less. If anything, you can therefore teach the experience that you do have to your partner, and just hopefully that will begin to change things. And that's what any relationship that you have, not just in a romantic relationship. I think that can happen in a friendship capacity as well. So yeah, like I really recommend people dating outside of their race. If you do have a preference of black people, I totally understand that, and I don't think that's anything wrong with that. But I would like to iterate that when having your preference, make sure it doesn't it doesn't down anybody. It doesn't say, oh well, I don't want to date this person because they're this and they're that. No, just have your preference. You kind of eat your food and kind of be quiet. Yeah, that's definitely what I feel I learned today. I definitely want to thank everyone for supporting our podcast. We love you all. We want to thank our audience, all of our listeners. If you guys want to follow us on social media, our Instagram is spelled out, no spaces, no underscores on Instagram. That is I'ma Let You Finish Podcast. Again, that is I'ma Let You Finish Podcast with no spaces and no underscores. You can also follow us on Twitter uh, at the handle ILYF podcast on Twitter. Also, that is at ILYF podcast on Twitter. So yeah, of course, we want to thank everybody for listening. This is our second episode, and we're just pumped to give you guys so much more content. We're just getting this thing started off, and we really hope to be a force in the podcast game. So, as always, I'm Will.
Jordy signing out. Y'all be blessed.
Stay blessed. What is it, y'all? Soon as the beat drop, I'ma kill it.
Soon as the beat drop, I'ma kill it. Do it sticky.
We out of here.